Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Nate with The King of Random, and today we're going to try to make a spooky Halloween treat. In previous videos, Grant made a silicone mold of a pig's heart and then cast a chocolate heart in it for Valentine's Day. Now Halloween is coming up, and I wanted to try to give this coronary confection a haunted twist. This will be a 2-for-1 project, something that can be used as both a decoration and a dessert. As I said, there's a twist I'm planning to put on this. I don't just want to make a normal gummy heart. I think that's a little bit too simple. So to kick it up to the next level, what I'm going to try and do is make a beating, pumping gummy heart. The first step is to get the mixture cooking. The heart mold is pretty big, so let's mix up a giant batch of our gummy syrup. Let's use strawberry for the color. I'll start with 3 cups of cold water and add 1.5 cups of corn syrup. Once the corn syrup is all smoothly mixed into the water, it's time to add 12 packets of gelatin and 3 large boxes of Jell-O. Remember that you need to get all of the gelatin clumps out before you start adding heat. Now that it's all mixed, let's put it on the stove at medium-low temperature. You don't have to mix everything constantly, but make sure you give it a good stir every minute or so. While that's heating up, let's make a simple pump that will allow our heart to beat once it's all finished. To make this pump, I'm just using a couple of balloons and a length of vinyl tubing. The basic strategy is I'm going to have a balloon over either end of the tube with a little bit of pressure in it. That way when I squeeze on one side, it will expand on the other side. You do that for too long, you're going to get lightheaded. Just to be sure that this balloon won't pop off from the pressure, let's secure it with a little bit of electrical tape. I want to be sure that the balloon won't deform or shrink while it's in the warm gummy mixture. So what I'm going to do is fill the balloon and the tube with a little bit of water. I want the balloon on the other end to be full of water too, so I'm going to try and fill it up a little ways, pinch off the neck, and then stretch it over the end of the tube. Hopefully I can do that without spilling water everywhere. No promises. I'm using a water bottle for this because my sink faucet is not very well shaped for filling balloons with water. Make sure that'll air out. That's good right there. Pinch that off. Ooh, I think I got it. Let's dry this off and then we'll use some more electrical tape to secure this one. Oh, that's gonna look so cool. Beating gummy heart. Thump, 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 thump. This is gonna be great. Our gummy mixture is complete, so let's take it off the heat and let it cool down for a few minutes before pouring it into our mold. Our mixture has cooled down a little bit. Now I'm gonna try using the spatula to pull some of the foam off of the top of it so we have a nice clear casting of our heart. The spatula is not working great. I found this in the kitchen. I'm not even entirely sure what you're supposed to use this for, but I bet it's gonna work pretty well. Oh, perfect. All in one go. Okay, time to pour our gummy syrup and hope that the mold holds it all in nicely. Here we go. I'm gonna stop just a little bit before it fills all the way to put one end of the balloon pump into it. Have a little extra syrup flowing out. That should be fine though. Okay, I think this placement looks good. I'm just gonna use some tape to hold our tube in place. Now I'll just fill the extra space, and since the gummy syrup does tend to shrink a little bit as it cools, I'll try and add a little extra. Our gummy heart is cast. Now I'm just gonna pop it in the refrigerator and let it cool there for a few hours to let our gummy heart completely solidify. All right, our gummy heart and the mold have been in the refrigerator for several hours now, and it is completely cooled. So now it's time to carefully remove our gummy heart from the silicone. Let's see how this piece is. Stuck to the wood, just how it should be? I don't know. That's a lot like a fruit roll-up because it's so thin. Not bad. Kind of sticks to my teeth a little. Slide the box off, carefully fit it over the hose. Ooh, that's coming off nicely. I'm excited about this. This is looking good. Look at that, you can see the gummy heart in there already. Gummy candy is actually fairly tough, so I'm not super worried about it, but I am of course trying to make sure that I don't tear it while I'm removing it from the mold. Oh, this is a huge heart, holy cow. I also want to make sure I don't tear the balloon. That would cause problems. Good, looking good. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That is a giant strawberry flavored gummy heart right there. Look at the details. You've got the veins running through the heart. You've got the, I assume one of these is the aorta up here. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, and now we got to do the test. We got to test our pump to see if we can get our heart to beat. It's moving a little bit. It doesn't expand a ton, but there you go. If you look over there kind of near where the balloon is, you get some good pumping action. Oh, that looks so good. Dum, 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 dum. Let's see, I'm gonna try putting it down on the counter. I bet that makes the whole thing. Yep, it just comes alive. There you go. Beating heart right there. Oh, that's awesome. Pretty fantastic. It's a great color. You can see a little bit of light through it. There's tons of detail and the pumping does work. You can make it sort of just beat in your hand a little bit. But I'm gonna try and make a quick little display to put the heart on that hides the tube a little bit as well. For our display, I'm just gonna use a black paper plate and cup to make a stand for our heart. I don't want the display stand to be quite this tall, so first I'm gonna cut the cup in half. That edge is a little rough. I'm gonna clean it up with scissors. That's better. All right, so a plate will go on there. That's a good height. That'll look good. This is gonna work pretty well so far, but I wanna hide the hose a little bit, so I'm going to cut a hole in the bottom of the plate and in the side of the cup so that the hose can come out the back and not be as visible. Looking good. I'm not sure if we even need to cut a hole in the cup or not. Maybe just a little bit of a notch. There we go. Your heart on the stand, and it just moves on its own. Now let's just secure the plate to the cup with a little bit of electrical tape. There we have it, guys, a giant red gummy heart that can actually beat with a pump. This is the weirdest, grossest candy I think I've ever made, but it works pretty well. I'm pretty excited about that, and it looks like a giant heart. I'm so excited to use this for a Halloween decoration and treat, and I think the only thing left to do is to see how it is. So I'm gonna just take a big bite out of this giant pumping heart. Tastes like, all right, I don't think it tastes anything like heart. It tastes like gummy, which is pretty good. There you have it, guys. That's how to make a candy gummy heart that can double as both a Halloween decoration and a Halloween treat. And as an added bonus, we made it so it can beat in your hand. Thanks so much for joining us for this video, and we look forward to the next one. Talk to you then. Is this what Leonardo DiCaprio did in The Revenant? No, that was like a liver. I'm basically Leonardo DiCaprio. It's alive. Well, now it's time for open heart surgery. Just gonna cut a big slice out of this. Wow. Giant heart sliced in half. We got a leaky heart valve. It's spraying everywhere. Oh, I should have filled this with red water. That would have been great. There's so much gummy in my mouth at the same time. Oh my gosh. Blech.